Hi, I'm Taylor, and I decided that one day I was going to change my whole life. So, with a half-full suitcase and a heart full of hope, I packed up my life and I moved across the country to New York by myself. Sometimes you have to just pull your life up from the roots and start over. I think that I'm going to start approaching life with this delusional energy. And here's the deal, who's gonna stop me? Now for the true test. What do you think? It's weird. I will go from feeling like I'm on top of the world and then also afraid of rejection and feeling unlovable or overthinking maybe things that I might have said when hanging out with friends. And it's so lame because what does that even do? Does that serve anyone? No. I just torment my own mind. I just like torture myself with my own thoughts, and it's just the thoughts always just keep happening. And again, it's like you can be happy and enjoying your life, but then also just kind of ruminate and think about things just like in the background, like I really think that we should normalize hanging out in our apartments and getting our money's worth from our apartments more often. Do you love me? What if you're sick of me? Sometimes I wonder if I'm too much for everyone. Do you ever feel that way? Do you ever feel like you're just too much or too intense? But it's like at the same time, well, okay, then so be it then. Maybe if I continue to be myself, then it's going to put me on this path to find other people who really like that, right? Rather than trying to dilute yourself to appease other people around you or to fit yourself into some box or to make other people feel more comfortable. Because I don't know if you've ever had some relationship, like a relationship where you're like, okay, I think this is kind of like dead, right? And you might be stuck in a lease, or there's a reason why you can't necessarily leave right away. Here you are stuck in this relationship that is no longer serving you, no longer in alignment, and you're just kind of treading water like in an open ocean, and you're just trying to like get out of this as fast as you can, swimming to shore, but like the waves keep hitting you in the face, right? And it's like life is too short to just settle for people who make you feel lonely when you're in their presence. You know, sometimes there doesn't have to be some big confrontation where the friendship ends. It can just kind of fade out quietly. That's like one thing that I notice as like an adult. Friendships can feel like dating sometimes when you're meeting different people in your 30s or in your late 20s, or I guess just in professional environments or just in life environments where you're not connected through university or not connected through high school or something like that, where it's like obviously like you're like there's no obligation for us to remain friends if people don't want to be your friend. It's kind of wild that way. Sometimes there doesn't have to be some big confrontation. If someone decides, hey, I don't like their vibe anymore, and they just kind of stop hanging out, and there's no closure, it just kind of is a slow, silent fade out. It's fine. Maybe I'm just an insufferable fool and everybody hates me. Nice! Because I'm an unlovable, emotional wreck and I talk too much, and that's why I made a YouTube channel, because I don't shut the heck up. I love to yap. Yap, yap, yap. And you know what? Whatever, your vibe attracts your tribe. If people don't want to be your friend, it's okay. And you can also, it doesn't mean that they're toxic. Just because someone doesn't want to be your friend anymore doesn't make either of you a bad person. That's a beautiful thing. You can have two good people in the room, and you guys can decide, hey, you know, I don't really like connect with you in that way anymore. And you don't have, and it doesn't even have to be a conversation. It just kind of happens. And it kind of sucks, it hurts, right? If you're on the receiving end of it, you're like, dang, like I actually really liked this friend. But at the same time, it's okay if they want to let you go. I'm realizing this in my life now. This is one of my like life lessons that I've been learning now, is like, if someone wants to leave your life, I'm letting them leave my life. Before, I would hang on, or I would ask why, or I would ask too many questions, or I would try to keep this person in my life, or I would try to like back up the value that I bring. But now I have reached this new era of my life where it's like, okay, if someone doesn't want to be a part of it, it's okay. That's fine. The world is going to keep spinning. I'm gonna keep going and doing my day job. I'm gonna keep editing my videos. I'm gonna keep snuggling my cute little dog over here, Benny, who's always snoozing in the background. The world is gonna keep turning. And the sooner that that person leaves your life, the sooner that you will be able to put yourself in alignment to meet other people who actually love your intensity, who love that you talk so much, or who love that the fact that I have like a big personality, and it's not for everyone. That's okay. It's okay. I feel like I'm coming into my own now, where I can accept the fact that it's like not everyone is gonna like your energy, and that is actually a good thing. That's a good thing, because you don't want to be for everyone, right? You don't want to be for everyone, because then you'd be for no one, right? And then how are you gonna have like deep, meaningful friendships and relationships if you're just this blank canvas and you have no personality, because you're so palatable to everyone and always accommodating to everyone? I think it's time for us to just not be a doormat, and also just accept that, I guess I'm accepting that people are leaving my life, and then new people, new cast and crew, new seasons of characters are going to enter my life once they leave. But I can't hang on to people who don't want to be my friend. I think that sometimes on the internet, people can get so into this like polarizing of extremes, where a lot of times in the reality, it's not like that. It's just like, oh, okay, like, you know, they're a good person, I'm a good person, and like we all have the things that we're going through, and we're probably not going to hang out again, and that's okay. But I wish them well, and it doesn't mean that I'm a bad person or that they're a bad person, but maybe we just have different interests, or different things that we want to talk about, or just different energies that we bring to a friendship.